I expect that if we ever draft Relationships Chamber again, that the diary will be unlocked from now on. Because we did that. Day 83. We learned a little bit that day. We got some knowledge. 60 steps, 46 stars. So yeah, calling it a day in one of the listed bedrooms has some kind of effect. That's huge. Now I really want to see if there's an effect if I call it a day in the Geist bedroom. Today's run is going to be a little rough. We are starting with money, but nothing else. If I have an effect there. And then also, like I said, she never called it a day. She never slept in the nursery or the boudoir or the maid's chamber. So I'm kind of curious about that. Ugh, I don't want to do any of these. Do trading post. That way if I get items, I can potentially trade them for items that I want more. But I don't want to start a schoolhouse run today. All right, so we're not doing... Master bedroom might be something I still want to draft. Aquarium, archive. Remove crates from tunnel. Yeah, I'm actually starting to like do storeroom here. Get ourselves some keys and stuff. I'm actually starting to feel like I am running not low on things to do, but like I'm not spoiled for choice anymore. If that makes sense. Break room. Where I also wonder, like, break room. Oh, of course, this already has an effect. Never mind. I was like, I wonder if there's an effect in here. Yeah, it tells me what the effect is in here. But yeah, I'm not spoiled for choice like I feel like I used to be. Um, 81 minus 21 is 60 divided by 10 is 6. Yeah. Where I used to feel like I just any run I could accomplish something. Oh god, this is rough. I really want a commissary, but that puts me in a rough spot trying to get. Yeah, we'll do den. Trying to get out of there. That puts me in a rough spot. Don't want to do that. Like, that could be the literal shortest run of all time. Sure, chapel. Get a gem. Back for our gem payment. Okay. Corridor is reasonable here. Sledgehammer's good. Alright, I really want to start drafting west. Sure, we'll do Dovecote. Sometimes there's items like in the things. Guess not. Okay, we really want to go west. Passageway is huge here. go bedroom, we'll go down. Try to keep filling out. Observatory goes a good direction. 47. Sail and Florealis. Not bad. Hi, Pupful, how are you? Okay, we're gonna take the pool, and maybe we can make this like a pump room run. Let's go here, maybe a West Wing Hall. Commissary. Items for sale. You were playing Night Rain? Nice. How was it? Yep. Buy everything. Do parlor for the extra gems. The most lost one, just farming new relics. Nice. I need to spend some time doing that myself. Ugh. I've beaten all the Night Lords once, but I do need to farm some better relics. A letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. All statements that contain more than one B are true. The blue box contains gems. Let's see, if this is false, then this could be true, and the gems would be in here. But then this does have a B appearing twice. So that would be false and true. But if this is true, this could still be false, this could still be false. Which means the gems would be in here. Yeah. That was a little tricky. Dead end room? Chronograph for tomorrow. Let's do Geist bedroom. Get my dice. Yeah, we're getting dice here. We're no longer getting mystery items. Yeah, if we can get like a pump room, that could be good. Okay, use a key. I don't like those. Redraw. Locker room goes into where we want it. So we'll do that. Spread keys. All right, let's go take a look. Yeah. None of these rooms, but we did get a few keys out of that. Alright, we will need... Let's go through the observatory, up to the bedroom to the passageway. This will tell us if there's a key nearby, so... That's a security door. That's a problem. Hallway's good here. More dice. Alright, let's go this way. Aquarium's good. Fuck the compass. Alright, yeah, let's try to do a pump room today. Study is great. And it's a nice dead end here. Okay, we'll go laboratory. That has experiment setup plus it continues having ducts. Yes, key for every 30 steps we have. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan. Start. And then we'll go to security. And change the keycard settings. Unlocked, confirm, back. Nice. Got a lot of dice today. Like that, dice are good. Can we get a pump room here? Weight room is great doors. It's a lot of step loss, but honestly, great doors. And it continues with having ducts go through, so. Alright, let's go for maybe a pump room up here. No, Cloister of Rin is good though. We'll do that and then we'll go through the other way. Experiment successful. Gain key. Oh, I actually didn't because I don't have enough steps. Damn. Draw. Boiler room. Do that. And hope we can do a pump room. Down here. Pump room. It's worth it. Hey, a security key card. That changes everything there. Nice key. That changes a number of things. Okay. So what we want to do, this goes straight to the aquarium now, which is great. Is we want to drain the aquarium again. There's no room in those, so we will do the fountain. Aquarium is 3. That only goes to tank 1. Which is this one. So we're going to refill the fountain a little bit. We're going to fully drain the aquarium. Okay, go take a look. So, this is the bedroom now. This has to be the regular bedroom. Right? Got the big wardrobe on the left side, the lamp, and then the bed. I'm going to take a picture of it in a second, but what could I be missing here? And the other one, that was very straightforward. This was very straightforward. This was not. So this is a hallway. So this is 2 you know, benches, urn, chair. I can't tell if that's the hallway or the corridor. I don't think it's the west wing or east wing hall. This has got to be the regular bedroom. Okay. I cannot for the life of me see anything in either of those 2 pictures. I have a shovel with me. I have a regular bedroom. I have a hallway. But this doesn't look exactly the same. Let's see. 2 benches with a chair and an urn between them. Not the same. Alright, so We're gonna refill the aquarium. Might as well fill the kitchen while we're at it. Kind of tired of the kitchen not being filled. Kitchen is 4. 4 goes to tank 2. Yeah, which that one I can just do, huh? Yeah, we still can't fully drain the fountain, but that's okay without having the reservoir. So we could, if we wanted to, lower using experiments. We could lower 3 levels from the reservoir, and then let me see how many of these are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could actually, you know what? Can the pool go to both? Pool goes to pump 4 or pump 1? Yeah. Let's just like fully fill the fountain and drain the pool. I don't really need the fountain anymore. Now that I think about it. Oops. Hang on. I actually need to be draining from the other one. I need to be draining from this tank, not this tank. Oops. Okay, refill the fountain, and then we'll drain the pool. Come on. I always forget how that one's set up. It's set up weirdly compared to the others. Should be exactly enough here. One more. So yeah, we could fully drain the fountain and still keep the reservoir where it is by using experiments to lower the water level of the reservoir and then fill it out of the fountain. But I also don't know that that's necessary when the fountain isn't that useful anymore. We have alternate ways to that part of the house, or to that part of the underground. Alright, cool. Cloister of Rinna is our best option here now. I don't... Here's my biggest problem. I don't know that we're getting anything done this run. You know? Yeah, this is the bedroom. This is the bedroom from the thing. Is anything different about it? Other than the fact that there's books and a picture on the nightstand. It's basically the same. There's no X marks the spot. There's no arrows pointing to anything. Can't open that. Can't open the drawer. Can't do anything with the light. Can't turn off that light. I always think this is something because it has the arrow down. Okay, let's get out of here. If there is a puzzle there, it's incredibly cryptic. And there will likely be better hints for it later. Log into network, swan song, password accepted, remote terminal access, active terminals, security. Yes, that's the one we want to connect to. That's the one we've connected to before today. Okay. Keycard system. Now we want keycard setting to high. Confirm. Okay. All right, so up through the cloister, and let's see what we have here. Love some turnips here. Gems for days. Lone coin. Okay, we'll go this way. Breakfast nook is good here. Gets me a key, gets me bacon and eggs. So some steps. Right, let's go across. I can't adjust that. Yeah. We'll go treasure trove here. At the very least, this is always something. It's money, sure, but it's also potentially information. So, 5. White. I'm going to write the color of the flames now that I think about it. Brown flames. Two realms have the same color banner. So 2 realms, same color banner. This is false. This is a green memo in a white box, which we know to be lies. And that doesn't help us because we've already done these things down here, the sigils, so that doesn't really help us, but good confirmation. Classroom. We'll go ahead and do classroom here just to continue moving off to the west. Because we've barely drafted anything today. Anything worthwhile, you know? Now here's a thought. I could freeze my account. Consider this run not anything of use, right? I could freeze my accounts. Start tomorrow with 86 extra coins, 2 extra gems, and a key. Or not a key, but just the gems. We'll do that. Yep. And here's what I'm thinking. Tomorrow, yeah, door's locked, that's fine. Just do tunnel, sure. Can't gain coins. Tomorrow I'll start with a ton of money. I might be able to try to go for the buy out the showroom. It's just another tunnel. Can't go anywhere. Hang on. We might have just done something accidentally insane. If you take the tunnel all the way north, there's something here. What if we try to take the tunnel all the way north in all 4 of them? Okay, this is Coral Rica, so we want... orange. We want orange in all 4 corners. Pink will rotate them around. Brown, that will do that. Yes, we want this. Another allowance token. Okay, now I have a new to-do. Draft tunnel to all 4 ends north of estate. One, 2, 4, and 5. We can't do 3 because the antechamber's there. But we just did 4. What happens if we do the same thing on 1, 2, and 5? If I'm correct about tunnel, I think tunnel always just goes north. I don't think you ever draft tunnel going east or west, or even south. Maybe you do draft it if you go south, but like I think you might only ever draft it going north. We might have to pay attention to where we start getting tunnel and seeing, do we get it? Because I feel like I only ever see it going when I'm entering from a north room, right? Okay, so tomorrow my goal is going to be to use the Banner of the King to draft shops, because I'm going to start tomorrow with 140 gold, and if we can get even just a little more gold, I'll be able to buy out the showroom. Like little things like the treasure trove office, things like that. If I don't spend gold on random stuff, I'll be able to buy out the office or the showroom. Okay, let's figure out where we want to end. Can we make it back to the break room? Oh, there's still the foundation, actually. Whatever, I don't care. We froze our accounts. We could try going there, see if we happen upon anything interesting, but can we make it back to the break room? We have 17 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do a shorter way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Basically, if without stopping anywhere else, we can make it back to the break room. And call it a day there. So we have our key card for tomorrow. Just like, key card is such a wonderful thing to have right off the bat. Yeah. Have some dig spots we never did. Shame I can't get the coins at this stage, but whatever. Courtyard, yeah. Let's see, drawing room, pantry, chapel, den, break room. Here's my bonus keys from the locker room. But we're going to call it here. So I'll start with a key card for tomorrow. I won't start with any other items, but I will be able to... Yeah, I'll be able to maybe do something big tomorrow. We'll see. Let's call it a day. We'll start with a shit ton of money, some extra gems, and a key card. Okay with that. Garden Manor. 6 garden rooms. Let's take a little pee break right here. And we'll be right back.